Hello, this is Andy Reistetter on a journey to Olympic golf. I'm here at the Four Seasons Resort and Club, Dallas at Las Colinas with Tim Cusick, the Director of Golf Instruction.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Great. Thanks for meeting
Welcome.
with me today.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what it is to work here at the course and to be around this legend, the legend of Byron Nelson.
Well, first, the Four Seasons Resort and Club Dallas at Las Colinas is a fantastic resort. We do have memberships, but it is also a resort. And the Four Seasons embodies what Byron Nelson was all about. Do unto others as you would like to be done unto yourself. And he was a great man when he was here. And to have an opportunity to be part of both the Four Seasons and Byron Nelson's name is an honor.
So Tim, tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I've been a PGA member for 30 years. My first 22 years I was associated with Hank Haney. Taught with him at Pinehurst, taught with him at PGA West in Palm Springs, taught with him at his facility that he bought here in Dallas in McKinney. Was his director of instruction for all of his teaching facilities. And then in 2005, when this position opened here, I moved over to be the director of instruction for the Four Seasons.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today. Can you tell me a little bit about your relationship with Byron Nelson?
So when I came over to work at the Four Seasons, Byron was associated with our golf school, and at the time he was instrumental in starting it in 1995, but at the time it was called the Byron Nelson Golf School, and our golf school is 3 nights, 2 days, corporate based, and so he would come and sit in and have lunch with us one day with the attendees and tell stories, and then the executives would get a chance to ask questions, and that was his big tie-in to the golf school that we have today. When he passed away, we unfortunately had to change the name to the Four Seasons Golf School. We couldn't use his name any longer. But I know that he still is part of what we do, and we're still a part of what he was about too.
What was it like to know him personally?
I got to know him later in his life, when he was in his 90s, his early 90s. But what I do remember is that he was still sharp as a tack. His stories were always the same, but they never changed. It was always the same club, it was always the same yardage, it was always the same year, and so he still was very, very sharp until he passed away.
I'm on a journey to Olympic golf. Golf is coming back in the Olympics in Rio in 2016. What are your thoughts about that?
I think it's great that golf's part of the Olympics. I think that golf is really what the Olympics are all about. It's striving to be great in your sport. It's the camaraderie, it's the sportsmanship, it's the integrity, and those are all things that golf's a part of.
We're here on the Byron Nelson Plaza, and you have a rather large statue behind you. I think it's...
I feel a little awkward.
Tell me a little bit about his presence here at...
He was our first member. He was our first member back in 1984, and he took this place and put his arms around it. Was very active in the early days. He would hit golf balls here. He would interact with the members. He would have lunch in the members' lounge and visit with the members. And so it wasn't unusual to have Byron Nelson come by and stop by and say hi, take a look at your golf swing, and just shake hands and just enjoy people. That's what he was all about.
What do you think characterized the man in his golf game?
He was obviously excellent at what he did. One of the best, maybe one of the best ball strikers of all time. Certainly one of the best players of all time. His scoring records are, probably unmatched, and hopefully they will stay that way. But I think his personality, his faith, his gentlemanlike, and Lord Byron is one of his nicknames, and it's aptly placed.